Hey friends, welcome back to the Real Tea with Sheena G. If you're a real estate agent, especially a woman in this industry, I want to ask you something gently. Who has access to you? Not who's on your contact list, not who has your cell phone, not who's in your CRM. Who has real access to you? Your time, your attention, your emotional energy, your evenings, your weekends, your nervous system. Because in this industry, access is normalized. Clients text at 9:47 p.m., other agents call during dinner, family assumes you can just step out, team members expect instant replies, friends think your schedule is flexible because you work for yourself, and before you consciously choose it, your calendar, your peace, and even your identity are serving everyone else's priorities. Today, I want to interrupt that. Because boundaries are not about pushing people out, they're about protecting what's sacred within. And not everything that reaches for you deserves entry. Here's the shift I had to make in my own leadership. Real estate will take everything you give it. It will reward responsiveness. It will praise hustle. It will normalize exhaustion. And if you're a generous woman, you'll convince yourself that availability equals professionalism. But boundaries are not about restriction, they're about stewardship. Stewardship of your energy, your clarity, your calling, and your nervous system. Most agents don't struggle with boundaries because they're unclear. They struggle because they're competent, because they can handle it, because they care deeply, because they don't want to lose the deal or disappoint the client or seem difficult. And generosity without structure quietly turns into overexposure. Let's name something. As a female real estate agent, we often carry more than just contracts. We carry client anxiety, marital tension during negotiations, first time buyer fear, sellers grieving a home, investors' impatience. We soothe. We explain twice. We over prepare. We over communicate. We anticipate emotions before they happen. That's emotional labor. And when you pair emotional labor with unlimited access, you don't just get tired, you get depleted. You get resentful. You start wondering if you even like your business anymore. Not because you hate real estate, but because you've given everyone access without containment. Access is not the same as care. This was a very hard lesson for me. You can care deeply without giving unlimited access. You can support without staying emotionally open 24/7. You can be faithful without being constantly available. Your clients do not need you at midnight to feel supported. They need clarity, they need systems, they need leadership. Access is not proof of care. Structure is. Access is not a right, it's a responsibility. And in mature leadership, access is earned, not assumed. Not through performance, not through urgency, but through alignment and trust. Think about the last time you agreed to a showing you didn't want to take, a discount you didn't want to give, a weekend you didn't want to sacrifice, a quick question that turned into a 45-minute consult. Where did you feel it? That heaviness in your chest, that tight jaw, that slight dread, that's not weakness. That's your internal boundary system firing. And when you override it long enough, your life asks for protection louder. Exhaustion, irritability, snapping at your family, avoiding calls, secretly hoping a deal falls through. Those aren't character flaws, they're signals. Instead of asking, can I handle this? Ask, does this deserve access? Does this client deserve after hour access? Or do they need clear communication expectations? Does this opportunity align with the season I'm in? Or am I chasing because I'm afraid to miss out? Does this conversation require me? Or could a system hold it? Not every request is assigned to you. Not every opportunity is yours. Not every emotional weight belongs in your body. This isn't selfish, it's discerning. And discernment is leadership. When you say yes to one thing, you are automatically saying no to something else. If you say yes to a last minute showing during your daughter's recital, you are saying no to presence. If you say yes to answering messages at 10 p.m., you are saying no to restoration. Say yes to giving away strategy for free repeatedly, you are saying no to the sustainability of your expertise. If you say yes to every client, you are saying no to the right client. Boundaries don't reduce your impact, they preserve it. Because when you are available to everyone, you're present with no one. And when you're stretched thin, your leadership gets thin too. Here's what I know now. When everyone has access to you, you lose access to yourself. And leadership without self access eventually collapse, not dramatically, but quietly, through burnout, through cynicism, through loss of joy. Boundaries are not walls, they're wisdom. They create the conditions where your best work, your clearest negotiations, your calmest leadership, and your deepest presence can exist. And if peace is the KPI, then boundaries are a part of the operating system. Before we close, I want to offer a moment. If prayer is part of your life, I would love to pray with you. But if it's not, it's okay. Just receive this as a pause. God, you see the woman listening right now. You see the weight she carries, the deals, the expectations, the invisible emotional labor. Give her wisdom to know what deserves access and courage to say no without guilt. Teach her that boundaries protect her calling, not isolate her. Help her lead with clarity instead of urgency, with stewardship instead of overexposure, with peace instead of performance. Restore her energy, strengthen her discernment, and however she understands you, Lord, meet her right where she is. Cover her home, her work, her business, her rest. Let peace be the indicator that she is aligned. Amen. If this conversation felt uncomfortably familiar and you know your systems need to protect you instead of expose you, we go deeper inside the Leverage Lounge. It's a space for women in real estate who want to lead well without leaking energy. No urgency, no pressure, just structure that protects your peace. The link is in the show notes whenever you're ready. But until next time, remember this: not every deal deserves after hour access. Not every client deserves unlimited emotional labor. Not every opportunity deserves your energy. Protecting your boundaries is protecting your peace, and protecting your peace is protecting your calling. And that is leadership.